TuVues podcast. Excited to be with y'all for the beginning of the football season. Just happy to be in front of y'all again. I know it's been a while. We missed y'all, but we're gonna bring some more facts and a little bit of fiction whenever we're talking about LSU. But we're gonna bring some football to y'all. It's that time again, y'all. Let's go.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's rivals time, man. We here this week is week 0. We doing the rivals podcast during week 0. Y'all know what it's about. NCAA, CFP football. Y'all know what it's about. Let me just say something, man. We was wasting all this time to do this podcast because Key had to go find something to wear, right? Unlike me and these other dudes here, I can just reach in my closet and close my eyes. 9 times out of 10, you gonna get some Irish gear. These
Okay.
ain't real fans for y'all, man.
Okay.
These ain't real fans for y'all. This right here, we ordered the shirt every year, me and Caleb. Every year.
Okay.
This is real fandom right here. You feel me? Step your games
But
up, fellas.
okay, I can reach in and do the same thing, but only two of us can reach in the 2000s and get a championship.
Oh.
It starts. Okay, let's start. Let's start it.
Go blue, man.
It starts. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, we got Al G with us. What up, Al? What's good with it?
What's up, fellas?
Loser? What that mean?
Loser?
Brian Kelly, a loser?
Y'all know what it means.
Brian Kelly, yep. Brian Kelly, flat Flintstone face. Look at. All right, man. We're gonna start. Y'all how we always start this thing off, man. This is Rivals Week, man. So we're gonna be talking about college football all day. Period. So we start off with what, man? Hit it, Keith.
Nah, what, man?
My intro. What you mean? Hit my intro,
okay.
man.
Nah, KFG's top 5.
Hey, man, y'all. Hey, man, y'all see how long it's been since we did this? He don't even know about how to do the intro no more, man.
Hey, because
bugging.
Because I don't know what the top 5 is.
Man, I told you what top 5. Here we go, man. Top 5 today, man. It's top 5 college football fan bases. Top 5 college football fan bases.
Okay.
All right. Whatever you think it is, right? Who want to go first? I don't mind.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
Go G.
Top 5 college fan bases. I'm gonna go with LSU as number 1. That's my top. That's my top fan base. You know,
bro, you can't be real. You can't be real with that, bro.
I'm gonna go with
your
them.
top fan base is LSU, bro.
I'm gonna go with LSU. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame. They got a lot of fans. They definitely got a big fan base. Michigan definitely got a big fan base. I'm gonna go with Alabama. They got a big fan base. And Ohio State. I'm gonna go with Ohio State too. I'm gonna put Ohio State in there with a big fan base. So Ohio State, I'm gonna go with LSU, Notre Dame, Michigan, Alabama, and Ohio State as my top fan bases. That's what I'm always arguing with. That's what I'm always arguing with. So
I will say your list decent when you think about it. Because I think these can go in anyway, man. But when I'm thinking about this, I'm gonna go with I tried to go with fan bases and how excited they are for their team rather than tradition, right? Because if I go by tradition, Notre Dame on this list, right? So
we on any list.
No, y'all not on mine. But if you go by tradition, like if this top 5 is by tradition, my list will actually look a lot different. But I'm gonna go when we talking about this. There's people who sell out for their fan base. I'm gonna go number 5. You're gonna think I'm crazy. I'm gonna go Florida State. Yeah. So I was iffy on Florida State, Florida. My number 4 is Oregon. Because and then my number 3 is Alabama. Sorry, so I think Alabama.
Bro, I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
All right. My number 2 and 1, I went back and forth on. My number 2 is Texas. Texas is my number 2 fan, I think it has the greatest fan base. And my number 1 is, Michigan, man. Who else you know putting 110,000 in the seat?
So what was your bottom 3?
I went Florida State, Oregon, Alabama.
And so you think all 3 of those got better fan bases than Notre Dame?
I think Notre Dame has the best.
Hey, be quiet. Stop it. Be quiet. Anyway, another thing I'm mad at both y'all about too. Both y'all got Alabama in y'all list. How can Alabama be in y'all list when Nick Saban had to come out and tell his fans to show up to the games? How could they be on y'all list? To me, Alabama fans are the worst fans in college football. They only show up when they winning, bro. They only show up when
Yeah.
that team winning. They are not. They're not a good fan base. I'm telling you. And tonight, this my boy. I just went to his way. Hey, Alabama fans are not good fans, bro. Period. And we gonna see. Cause soon as this coach at Alabama start doing bad, watch how they turn on him. Watch they stop showing up. If Nick Saban has to call out the fans, bro, the greatest coach in college football has to call out the fans, how they on y'all list?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go play there. I don't. You know.
Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying, but I think as a when you go to this how when you go to like some of like those blue bloods like that, if you say roll tide, like that slogan in itself is becoming a national, like their influence, Alabama influence has spread everywhere, right?
Why? Why?
It's kind of like, okay, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like this. I hate the Dallas Cowboys. But can we
Don't
not say they're not America's team?
don't compare Alabama to Dallas Cowboys.
No, I'm not comparing them. But what I'm saying is, even though they have their troubles, though nobody like Jerry, they still America's team. At the end of the day, we can hate them all day, but they gonna have their fan base is what
The,
markets them. It's like Alabama; their fan base is what markets
no,
them.
the only comparison to Dallas Cowboys is the Irish. It's a direct comparison. Like even the time that they won championship, like it's a direct comparison. And this thing though, Keeper, you talking about the fan base. The fan base is only grown right now because Alabama has been winning over the past 15 years. Prior to that, where was Alabama fans, bro? Could you find one? You couldn't. Nick Saban came and changed that atmosphere. People only jumped on people were jumping. Alabama is full of bandwagon jumpers, bro. They're full of bandwagon jumpers, period. It's simple. If you ain't from the South, if anybody up north talking about the Alabama fan, you're lying. You're lying. You're not. You're a bandwagon jumper
Yeah,
because they won all them championships. Period.
I,
Let me get to
I
my
agree.
list, man. We can argue about
Go
this
to your
later,
list,
man.
man.
Okay, man. Let me start from the bottom of mine. And I'm surprised y'all that had this team on your list. And we talking about fan bases, right? Fan bases.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about the team, how great they fan bases. My number 5 is Nebraska. Nebraska has one
No,
of the
bro.
best
I don't even
fan
know a
bases.
Nebraska fan, Kev. I don't even know one.
Nebraska has one of the best fan bases in college football. Nebraska.
Okay, name.
Number.
Okay.
I don't have to name it. We talk about fan base. We're not talking about
What I'm
winning.
saying,
We talk
name.
about
Okay,
fan
I'm not
bases.
talking about winning. I'm not talking about winning. Here. I'm gonna ask you a question. Name an Alabama fan that you know.
I know a few Alabama fans.
All right, name an Ohio State fan you know.
I know plenty of Ohio State fans.
Name a Nebraska fan.
I don't need. This
That's
the
what
point.
I thought.
No,
That's what I. Man, stop playing. All right, man, go with your list, man. Go with
those
your list,
teams are
bro.
bandwagon jumpers, man.
Bro,
They
okay.
are because teams win. People don't.
Name
Man,
a
I've been
Penn
a Notre
State
Dame fan.
fan. Name a
Keep
Penn State fan you know. Name a Florida State fan you know. Kevin, name a Wisconsin fan you know. Now tell
hey
me a Nebraska one. Man, go on, man.
again. When you look, hey, I want y'all this year to go look at
All right, man.
a
All right.
Nebraska game. Go look at a Nebraska game and tell me what those stands look like. Tell me how hype those stands. Tell me what you see when you watch Nebraska game.
Kevin, you went to Eureka, right? How many games you go to outside, like when you knew we was finna get blew out, whether it's basketball, volleyball, softball, you went, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, in college, you went to games to kick it and support your team, so they gonna come out. But I'm telling you, show me a Nebraska fan.
Bro, anyway,
All right, man, go.
on to my next one. On to my next one. Texas, of course. Texas got to be on your list of top fan
Mm-hmm.
bases. Texas always show out. I was gonna throw A&M on there, but A&M
Nope.
kind of finicky. But Texas fans are solid. My number 3 is Oklahoma. You cannot have Oklahoma on your list. Cannot have Oklahoma on your list. Number 3 is Oklahoma.
Can I just say
We
one
just
quick
talking
thing about your list?
Yeah.
Putting Nebraska on your list is like putting Arkansas. All right, but go, man.
I was considering Arkansas. Hey, I was
Man,
considering
no, man.
Arkansas.
All right,
I was
man.
considering Arkansas. Okay, my number 2.
No.
Now, I hate to say this, and this got to be real. Michigan gonna be number 2. Michigan,
Hail
Michigan,
to the victors valiant.
Michigan. They're committed to even when we played them at Notre Dame, they came out strong, right? So that's nothing you got to understand about fans. When they go to another team, they playing away. How many of those fans show up at those away games? That's how you know what the fan base is like. How many people show up to those away games? And number one, it's pathetic that Keith Have was on this list. But how can you say America's college football team, just like Dallas Cowboys are America's team, America's college football team, Notre Dame has a best fan base in college football.
I think y'all been passed up by Alabama.
Now, sometimes I hate our fans, right? Because when things are going well, we complain too much. Like we still loyal, but we complain too much. So sometimes people be irking me because they complain about stuff. It's like, man, let stuff work out. But sometimes Notre Dame fans get on my nerves, but we're committed. Like y'all said, we ain't won since '88. I was 5 years old.
Just eating your boogers.
And I'm still rocking my team. I ain't going nowhere. I'm 40. I ain't going nowhere. Listen, I'm Irish.
I feel you, Keg. I just want to say this, man. Even if things were different, I would stick with my list, right? But even if it wasn't, you ain't gonna ever see Notre Dame or Ohio State on the list for me. Let me just be honest. About it. You can say who's the best, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. I'm not gonna put Joe Montana because he went to Notre Dame.
No, you can't. No, come on, you can't do it. You can't do that. Realistically, you can't do that. Like if you serious about the game, both of y'all, if you serious about the game, this fan base shit, this is it's to each his own. When you talk about quarterbacks, ain't no way you cannot put. I'm just playing. Ain't no way you can put Joe Montana on your squad.
I'll put him on the list. I just want to miss his college. I got you.
Notre Dame do have a big fan. They got a big fan base, but I wonder how many of them fans are actually football fans. I'm just like you said, just showing up, or just a part of the whole. Because I think Notre Dame fan base is bigger than just football. It's got a lot of stuff,
and that's what I'm talking about.
That come with it.
And that's what I was saying, Al. It's more if you go by the nostalgia, the tradition. Notre Dame will be on my list, but not for football. They're just not on my list for football.
Oh, question for y'all. What y'all think made Notre Dame?
Being the Michigan shadow, following everything Michigan did.
Man, shut up. What y'all think made Notre Dame? What y'all think made Notre Dame a national school?
The academics.
No, that's not true. That's not
stop
true.
Playing, Kev. Come on, man. Come on, Kev.
That's not true. Like, can I give you a little bit of history real quick on my team? So I'm gonna be honest. How Notre Dame football started. Some guys from Michigan came down and taught Notre Dame football. That's the history, right? They came down and taught people for. Notre Dame got so good at football, and they tried to join the Big Ten. Michigan, that same school that taught them football, was part of the group that wouldn't allow Notre Dame into the league. So what Notre Dame had to do was go nationally and play different teams around the nation to get to fill their games, right? Notre Dame got established by those games, the USCs, the Navies, the traveling around the nation to play. It wasn't about the college. Football created Notre Dame. Football created that school. Period.
Highly disagree.
Learn your history, son. Hey, I got a history book in Notre Dame right in my closet.
Hey, Kev, let me push back on you a little bit. Then let me ask you this: how many fans you think that you guys got that's like you say academic based, religion based, and actually Irish? Like there's a lot of stuff that attach people to Notre Dame that's bigger than football. I know y'all got a lot of Irish fans just because the school is, predicated to that.
But this is what y'all say. This is what I'm saying. You might not be wrong. A lot of our fans are probably educational. Not a lot. I'm telling you, most are football. But there's some education in there. There's some other stuff, Irish stuff like that. But the reason why Notre Dame got its name was not because it's academics. Academics came second. Football established Notre Dame on the map. Football established Notre Dame. Not academics. Football. Then everybody saw how good we were as a school academically.
let's say me and Al agree with you. Football established Notre Dame. We talking about fan bases and what's the notoriety of Notre Dame. Even if football started it, it's no longer the foundation of that school. Let's be honest with it. They fan, but it's just not, and that's okay. That's
no,
okay,
listen.
but it's not.
No, listen. I don't 100% disagree with you. Times have changed because it's hard to get Notre Dame, things like that, to where football. I think football is still a foundation, but it has lost its luster because we haven't been winning. It's lost its luster, so that's why they weren't putting much money into football. But guess what? Now they seeing football is what keeps that school together. Football is what holds it. So now we're building a whole new athletic center, right, from football. We don't. Hey, I'm not saying that you're 100% wrong. I'm not saying you're 100% wrong. What I'm saying is football is the foundation. Now the foundation got covered with a little bit of dirt. Oh, but we coming back. Oh, here we come. Here come the Irish. Of where?
Man,
of Notre Dame.
Y'all dead in the mud.
Of Notre Dame. Hey, that's why I couldn't wait till this podcast though, really, man, because everybody been talking. Notre Dame been talking about bad for a long time, and I've been quiet. Y'all know I ain't been real saying much about this upcoming season, right? You know why I haven't been saying much about this upcoming season? Because y'all should be worried. Oh, y'all should be worried about the Irish. Oh, y'all should be worried about.
I'm saying now, the easiest path to the national championship.
I'm saying how we got the easiest, bro. We play Florida State. We play Texas A&M week 1. Like we play USC. Like how we got the easiest path? Florida State, USC, Texas A&M ain't gonna be cakewalks.
Listen,
not gonna be tough games.
Listen, y'all just worry about getting.
Hold on, Al. I want Al to jump in here. Al, watch it. Watch this. This Michigan fan just said Notre Dame got the easiest path to the championship. A Michigan fan said that. Have you seen Michigan's schedule over the last some years?
But this coming year, our schedule kind of tough.
Why? Because y'all brought in USC and Oregon and all them. That's the only reason why.
We play Texas week 2.
Y'all finna get popped. It's over.
We're going to make bet on the Texas versus Michigan game?
Y'all losing.
Okay, all right.
Y'all losing, you say. All
right. When we get off this, we're gonna put money on it. All right.
Hey, L.
Okay. All right. I would take that bet. All right.
Matter of fact, we're gonna get to this later. But both of y'all pull up your schedules. We're gonna tell each other what's a win and loss on their schedule. All right. Let's do that.
Yeah.
How about we do that?
Let's do it.
I'll do it now. Y'all want to get to the next topic.
However you want to do it.
Yeah, you tell us what we're doing.
Yeah, man. No, before we do that, we do that later. Let's analyze our teams, right? Let's talk about the teams, right?
Let's talk about the conferences first. Then can we go to teams?
Go ahead. Teams first. Go ahead. No, go conference. That's fine.
So I want to say this specifically because we got an SEC guy on the thing, and I know Kevin, y'all ain't got no conferences, but I want to get y'all thoughts on the direction of the conferences with the NIL. Because in my personal opinion, if you're really looking at the transfer portal, the NIL deals, all that, the blue bloods are staying together. Most of those blue bloods are in the Big Ten. And I believe what Jim Harbaugh said, if you stay, you'll be. I believe that. But I think there's so much movement in the SEC on top of other people coming into the conference that it's losing its vitality. I think the Big Ten is a stronger conference this coming year.
Not yet. Not yet.
Because think about it. When you look at the transfer portal, when you look at the transfer portals, right? How many people are transferring out of the Big Ten? There's not a lot, but there's a ton of movement in the SEC. The pendulum is finna change. It may not change right now to the Big Ten, like as far as straight to conferences. But I think the strength within the SEC is going to change this year.
I think I can. Nah, I don't think. I think that it's so much talent in the South and the SEC that all they're doing, a lot of moving parts, but it's a lot of talent though. It's a lot. It's a big pool. It's a big pool of talent. So the teams are still strong. Georgia's still strong. Bama's still strong. LSU is getting stronger. Ole Miss is strong. It's a lot of moving pieces, but it's so much. It's so many more. It's so many. It's so much talent.
But don't that speak to the continuity of the team, though? You got coaches changing, you got players changing. Penn State gonna be tough. Penn State didn't lose no. I am afraid of the Penn State game. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Penn State gonna be strong this year. They bringing everybody back. Like they gonna be tough to beat. And I think that continuity of the team. That's what I think Alabama has to worry about in the SEC, right? I think the pendulum is starting to swing the other way because of all of the movement, right? To the LSU, who's dominating the SEC with transfers in position. Even if you look at the way the pendulum is moving in the SEC, LSU is getting more transfers and 5 stars than Georgia, right? So I think all that movement is going to hurt the blue bloods of the SEC. Right, you see what's happening with Mizzou, how strong they were last year. Tennessee, how strong they were last year. And then you bringing in Texas and Oklahoma. I don't know. I think it's going to fracture, man.
But see, hold on. Your debate fails, right? Here's why. What we're saying here fails because literally I can put the top 10 teams against in the SEC right now against top 10 against the Big Ten. Though Big Ten might win some games, the SEC is going to come out victorious in the top 10 teams easily, right? I don't think it's very fair. But what you said is that like the pendulum is speaking to where these LSU's getting people, Mizzou's getting people. Keith, you think with USC and Oregon and these teams coming to the Big Ten, that's not about to happen to the Big Ten? It's about to happen to the Big Ten too.
I think you're missing what I'm saying is it's not happening, right? Even with the move, regardless of what conference you win, there should be movement. Oregon didn't see a lot of movement. Like those teams are still. What I'm saying is those teams are still so structurally sound by bringing back players. Here's my thing. I'm gonna say this though. If people thought the same thing last year, it's like, oh, SEC power versus Big Ten power. Michigan finna lose to Alabama, and they realized I don't care what nobody say. What beat Alabama in that game is Michigan's continuity. That's what beat Alabama.
Keith, right? But the problem is that you talking about all the movement in the SEC. What you got to understand about the movement in the SEC, they're moving to each other. They're not leaving SEC team and going to Michigan.
But that's what I'm saying.
LSU to Georgia,
I'm okay with that. But what I'm saying though, right? Even if they move into another team within the conference, that still creates a disjunction where there's no continuity.
I think so much,
but I think the reason why there's so much movement, y'all can tell me if I'm wrong about this, is the money. There's more money in the SEC. Yeah. There's more money, but I think that's going to backfire on SEC.
But I really think with these other teams joining the Big Ten, you're about to see that in the Big Ten. I'm pretty sure. I think you're about to see that in the Big Ten. I think you're going to see that soon. And
Oregon, I think Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State.
And soon we're gonna go from I'll tell y'all right now, y'all can quote me on this. Within the next 5 to 10 years, we're gonna go to a Power 5 to a Power 4. So it's gonna be 4 teams.
Yeah, I think ACC is gonna leave. Yeah,
it's gonna be a Power 4, and all these other small conferences gonna have to get up under those umbrellas. It's gonna be like a SEC West, SEC East. It's gonna Big Ten. You're going to see all those 4 top conferences, the Big 12, the SEC, the Big 12, the SEC, the Big 10. I think ACC might stay. I think because the Pac-12 gone, right? So I think you're going to see those 4 create an umbrella to where it ain't none of these. It's going to get to a point where this NIL, this money stuff ain't going to matter. It's not going to matter no more.
I don't know, Ken. I was going back and looking at the Ohio State-Mizzou game. And if you look at that game, even though Marvin Harrison sat out, Marvin Jr. sat out, I get it. He all-star, I get it. I don't think it would have wouldn't have mattered because of the continuity of the Mizzou team. That's what I'm saying. Continuity has to matter.
I'll let Al jump here. I agree. Continuity definitely matters. We know that.
Yeah. I know. I just think the movement, the SEC movement, like a lot of those players on their list was LSU, Georgia, and Bama. Versus you go to the Big Ten, a lot of them players don't hire 3 Big Ten teams on their list. They might hire Michigan on their list, LSU on their list, Notre Dame on their list. The SEC, all those players want to stay, like Kev said, they want to stay over there. So that was already on their list anyway. Like LSU recruit may have had Bama and Georgia on his list already to go to. So he's just like, I'm gonna go over here. I mean, like you say, money got a lot to do with it, I think. But I think the SEC is still the dominant. I still think they dominant right now.
And
Yeah,
but I do
I agree.
I do agree with Keith that continuity matters. I believe, like, because y'all know me, I hate the NIL from the jump and these kids switching schools and all that. You can't truly build a team if people keep leaving, right? It's hard to truly create that continuity when people leaving. Michigan did that. They kept all those kids. They won the championship, right? So Michigan actually trying to create a blueprint, and I think Brian Kelly, that's what he's talking about too, right? Keeping people, right? Like that's why he wants to get kids from high school, right, and bring them up through the ranks to create the continuity in the team. Because if you keep getting transfer, it's like you can't really build, right? That's why Notre Dame, I feel like we getting transfers, but that's not what we want to sustain, right? That's not a platform we want to say like we always got to go out and get transfer wide receivers. It's not what we want. We want to bring people in the program and build them up within the program. So I agree with the continuity. I just think Big Ten. I think Big Ten is not far off from the SEC. I don't think this year they there though. I don't think
No,
they there
no,
yet.
and I'm with y'all with that. I don't think now, but I think the pendulum is swinging, and I think it's because of that continuity. Now, now can Brian Kelly mimic that and keep like I always say, get his in-state kids and keep them there and build that? I think that'd be great. But I think as long as all this coach hopping and player hopping having at the SEC, that money it's going to dilute the continuity of the teams in the SEC. I think the only team right now going to the SEC, the two teams that are going, and that's the reason why the SEC should be afraid. Texas and Oklahoma have the advantage, right? Because regardless of NIL, those kids are going to those schools. Like it's because of the program. And so Alabama and Georgia, they're gonna have to mimic. How do we keep our kids here? It ain't only gonna be money.
Well, we just got a big Texas flip yesterday at corner. A big Texas flip. That was a big one. So I'm seeing LSU is stepping up and starting to get these Texas boys, these Bama, the kids that Nick Saban probably would just take and just hoard to himself. That ain't happening no more. You know what I'm saying? Like that's being spread around. So that's gonna be rough for everybody because it's gonna be more SEC teams in the playoffs. So y'all don't want to see that. Y'all don't want to see a playoff with a lot of SEC teams in it.
It's literally almost impossible, right, to get more than 3 people from any conference in a playoff. And this is why we was gonna talk about the playoffs later, but they got to play each other. So the problem is their win-loss record is going to be hard to get more than 3 from any conference because of the win-loss record. So even though like the SECs or the Big Ten's number 4 can probably beat the number 12 team on the list, just by record, it's going to knock them out. And that's the way the dominoes fall, right? I mean, that's the way because it's actually the conference is fought by giving the winners of the conference automatic top bids. They shouldn't have did that. I think that hurts the chance for like other teams in the conference to get in the playoffs because the focus is going to be on those top bids, right? And it's going to be hard for the committee to say, "Oh, let's put number 4 Tennessee in over undefeated Liberty." Like they're not going to do it, right? It's just realistically, it's not going to happen. But who knows, man? People love the SEC.
They're trying to switch to an NFL type model. I think they're trying to mimic the NFL.
They should have only went to 8 teams, man. They should not have.
Yeah, I think they put too many. I think 8 would have been. They should have stopped at 8.
All right, let's talk about our teams, though, man. Specifically, what y'all see about y'all teams, man, coming back? What y'all expect? Positive, negative, whatever. What y'all see about y'all teams? Team analysis.
I'll go first. Why not? LSU year 3, Brian Kelly. Typically, his year 3s be good. They be good. I like the way Brian Kelly recruit, and I like the way he build his programs. A lot of his players that he got that's starting this year are his recruits. His DNA, his team. This is the guys he want on the field. and you know that usually go well for him in his third year. We got a quarterback that didn't transfer. He stayed. Nuss stayed behind a Heisman winner last year. He actually been in the program all his years, so he stayed. So he got a veteran quarterback. Got the best O line in the country. Um, so we behind a nice offensive line. The
I actually like
receivers,
Nuss.
huh? Nuss, you like him?
I actually like Nuss.
Yeah. I think the receivers though is gonna be a little drop off. I mean, you're not gonna be able to replace Neighbors and Thomas guy just off the bat. And the Heisman winner. Like that's a lot of offense leaving. I don't care what nobody say. That's a lot of
And a coordinator.
that's a lot of offense leaving. So I think that it's gonna be a lot of it's gonna emphasize a lot of double. They said they got double tight packages. They got 13 personnel, which is what, two tight ends or something like that, I believe. So they got three tight ends. I mean, three tight
Three
ends. So
three
they got
tight
a lot
ends.
of
Yep.
they got a lot of It's gonna be a lot of evolving to this offense stuff that we haven't seen with the absence of Jaden Daniels. Um, so I would I'm me personally. I think I'm defensive wise. I don't know. I'm still up in like everybody else. We got some secondary guys that's coming back for another year that should be developed. We got a good coaching staff. We probably got one of the best coaching staffs in the country. Um, we got the coaching staff that won the national championships. We got the orchestra DBU back in LSU. We got homegrown. What Kelly did was he created his coaching staff of SEC guys. These are all SEC homegrown defensive. He got two defensive line coaches. One came from Texas, one came from Missouri. Defensive coordinator come from Missouri. A cornerback coach, safety coaches, they coming from Missouri. They coming from SC. These are homegrown people, and most of them are from Louisiana. So Kelly got out of his own way because in the beginning, when he first came to LSU, he tried to bring a lot of people from Notre Dame and different places to come and try to coach, and it wasn't working. It just wasn't working. The culture is different. You
Man,
need to
y'all
be
got Mike Denbrock. What you talking about?
well. Right now, we got Hankton, which is played for Georgia. He played for Georgia. He's co-offensive coordinator, and we got the other guy that he was offensive coordinator at Tulane or something, whatever. But these are Southern guys. I mean, these are Southern guys. So I think the record wise, Kelly year three, develop players. He don't seem like he nervous. Like I've seen him in the past few years. He was kind of like, he seemed real confident this year. Like, man, have you seen me in my year three? Okay, like that's what he been saying a lot. Like he real confident about what he feel like he got on the field. Um, I got to get us past 10 wins, man. If I say anything 10 or less, that'll be a failure. I don't think we should be going backwards. I think we should hit. I think we're gonna hit the 11 win mark this year. I think we're gonna hit the 11 win mark. It's gonna be surprising when we go over our records. I'll tell you where our losses at, but I think that we're gonna hit the 11 win mark just based off coaching and Kelly previous year threes at all his coaching stops in his career. Year threes has always been undefeated, national championship with Notre Dame, Cincinnati, whatever you like. It always has been like on a whole nother level. So I'm thinking he's gonna replicate that success at LSU year three. That's my opinion.
What about Sharon?
Who
That's
was
your
that?
coach, Sharon,
Are
whatever his
you
name is.
you hate, man? Okay, let me be honest with y'all about something with Michigan, man.
Popped.
See, that's why I want to be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be strictly honest with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
There are no expectations for Michigan,
Mm-hmm.
and that's dangerous for the conference, right? Everybody talking about we lost
Hold on,
11.
pause,
Hold
pause.
on, no, go pause. What
I just want to know why you saying there's no expectations.
you won't let they are see? Well, that's what I'm getting to. If like a typical Notre Dame fan, then jump in, but but there nobody. It's nobody.
That's a
Nobody.
dumb statement.
It's not a dumb statement. Nobody expects Michigan to win because Michigan lost 13 players to the draft, rebuilding this offense, rebuilding this defense, and nobody's expecting Michigan to win the Big Ten. Nobody is picking Michigan to win the Big Ten. Nobody. Matter of fact, right now, Michigan is rated. fourth best odds to win the Big Ten, right? And it's all because of Michigan losing all those players to the draft. There are no expectations. New coach, new offense, new defense. There's no expectation. And so everybody has this downward look on Michigan because they feel like we're rebuilding. But let me tell you something real close, gentlemen. Michigan will be undefeated in the Big Ten this year.
Yeah, don't
And let me
panic.
tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Michigan will be, matter of fact, Michigan will be not only undefeated in the Big Ten, Michigan will win every single game to the playoffs. Now, playoffs is a crapshoot, right? Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because I think people are missing the fact that what Jim Harbaugh built is he had linemen stacked, right, to where he can play 10 linemen, right? He could play 10. He had 10 available linemen to step in at any time. Same thing with tight ends. In my opinion, we have the best tight end core in the country and the best tight end in the country, right? Colson Loveland, right? So we still have, okay, you can lean back all you want. We still have one of the toughest running back cores, even after losing Blake Corum. And y'all know our secondary is ridiculous.
You got
Not
one
to
secondary
mention,
player.
that's not true. Not to mention, on top of that, you have Mason Graham, who's right now ranked in the top 3 best defensive linemen, and Kenneth Grant. Our D line is still stacked. I think where we're going to struggle is at the linebacker position. I think linebacker will be our only issue this coming year. Will be at the position of linebacker, and I'm sorry, linebacker and quarterback. I think those will be our only questionable areas, linebacker, quarterback. But what you're going to see out of Michigan this year, you're going to see a team where everybody went for the past 5 years. They've been a run first offense. You're going to see a 50-50 off. You're going to see an offense where they pass the ball. I think they have a quarterback now that's a threat. It has the power to throw the ball. Don't get me wrong, JJ, my boy. I think JJ could have did it. He was just in that system, right? But now you have Orji who can launch that ball. He has the power. Now we need to work on his accuracy, but he can launch the ball. So I think Michigan's toughest test this year will be Texas game 2. If we can beat Texas game 2, we will win every game this season. I don't think Ohio State can beat us. I don't think Penn State can beat us. Penn State doesn't have the they don't have the weapons to line up against Michigan and beat us 11-11 on either side of the ball. So you can say our schedule's easy, but I think everybody's picking Michigan to not do well. I think they have us losing to Penn State. I think they have us losing to Texas, and I think they have us losing to Ohio State. I think they have those as losses on Michigan's record. But I think all of those are going to be, listen to me closely, double-digit wins. I think they'll be double-digit wins.
Let me ask you a question about your team. So, what you didn't mention is one of the things that I think is one of the biggest things that they're going to be missing is the presence of Jim Harbaugh. I think the coaching, because you look at last year when he wasn't there, they were struggling with a few of those teams that they should have been beaten. Should have been them weak teams that they were struggling with. But when he came back,
crying on TV,
when his presence, when he came back on the sideline, they took off. They started running over teams again. So I think we cannot take away the fact that man and his experience and how he built that team and that culture. He built that, and them players want to play for him. And how that's gone.
He created a culture that's still there. Understand this, and this is why you can tell. Understand this. When Jim Harbaugh, this y'all missing. Y'all saying they struggle when Jim Harbaugh was out. They beat 2 top 10 teams with him out. See now if they would have struggled with not teams that were not in the top 10, your argument would make a lot of sense. They beat 2 top 10 teams with Jim Harbaugh out. The percentage wise, Sharon Moore has a better percentage of top 10 wins than any of the top 10 coaches in college football right now. He beat 2 top 10 teams. So what I'm saying is
Carolina.
What I'm saying though, Michigan had, but you also got to remember Sharon Moore then coached that game, right? Remember, they had a carousel of coaches at the beginning,
It wasn't Jimmy. He
right?
wasn't
But
there. I know.
it was a carousel of coaches. But every time Sharon Moore took over that team, they were strong. He just continued the culture that Jim Harbaugh established
So
with
so
those same players.
Jim Harbaugh has a Nick Saban type of effect on his players. It's like they're gonna miss Nick Saban in Alabama, and they're gonna miss Jim Harbaugh in Michigan. That's gonna equate to some losses.
Okay,
Them coaching absences is gonna equate to some losses, man. They just
okay,
are.
okay. Let me say this thing, and this is the LSU statement, right? When Nicky was at LSU, right? He left. LSU won it. Then after that, they win the national championship. Think about it. They still won a national championship even after that Saban effect left. Because you got to say that Saban may have been some part of that architect of what is now considered the LSU culture, right?
I don't think he took away 14 all the NFL play when Saban left. I don't think as many players went to the NFL from his team from that LSU team as many players went from Michigan team. So what's the difference? They still had the players there stacked to win it. So he just created the blueprint, but the players that won the championship were the same ones he coached.
But that just helped my argument, right? He left, same one as coach. Jim Harbaugh, the kids he brought in and developed are still there, right? You got to understand, if you look at Michigan game, look how many kids off the bench contributed to that national championship. It wasn't just those 13. They all contributed, and we have a lot of those kids coming back.
So I gotta jump here because I'm finna bust Keith's whole argument, and I tell Keith this all the time, man. I say this statement to him all the time. I say you the smartest, dumbest person I know.
Here we go.
And this is why I say this, man, is that Keith just got on here, y'all, and just said nobody has any expectations for Michigan.
They don't.
Listen. No, I let you go. I was quiet. No expectation. A team that just won a natty.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm only going to have 2 points. A team that just won a natty. And a team that Dr. Davis just said retain a lot of people. How they have no expectations? You expect them to do it again? This is a typical Michigan fan that try to downplay things. So when something happens, you just said the culture's still there, the team's still there, and y'all just won a natty, and y'all have no expectations.
And this
Stop
why,
it, man.
And this why Kevin is the smartest dumb person I know, right? Because I gave you an analysis of what I see from Michigan. But if you look at what everyone is saying about Michigan this coming school year, nobody expecting them to win the Big Ten. Prove me that somebody is. Prove to me that there's somebody expecting Michigan to win the Big Ten, let alone win the national championship.
I've said Michigan was going to win the Big Ten because I don't think Ohio State's good enough. I don't think quarterback that's good enough.
Guess what? You're a nobody when you when you look at the analysis. When you look at everybody else, and y'all gotta agree with this. There's nobody that's saying Michigan has a great chance to repeat or Michigan has a great chance to win. Nobody's saying that, but Keith Davis. Keith Davis. Who name anybody? Now, Alex, anybody expecting Michigan to win anything this coming year?
I haven't heard anybody but Michigan fans. Those are the people that I think
exactly. Nobody expecting us to do anything.
No, I don't agree. But just Al, do you hear the points I just put out? I'm basing everything on what Keith said. First, I'm saying national championship. I'm saying you retained everybody. I'm telling you said the culture's still there. How there's no expectations?
I know that. What I'm saying is the football world nobody has expected. I do because I know what they still have. Michigan fans do because we know what we still have. But nobody expects Michigan to even win the Big Ten.
And I wonder why. And I wonder why.
Research.
I think it's because of the coaches gone. Jim Harbaugh accounts for at least 5 wins.
And I agree. I agree. People are taking in the 13 we lost and Jim Harbaugh, and nobody expects us to repeat. Everybody's saying this is Michigan's rebuild. Everybody's saying that, right? They're not looking at who we retain. They're saying it's a rebuild for Michigan because of the coach. We got a brand new coaching staff. Almost our whole coaching staff is new. We lost our defensive coordinator to the NFL. We lost our head coach to the NFL. We lost our strength and conditioning coach to the NFL. Right? We lost our running back coach to another college. We lost all of our coaches. We lost 13 players. Nobody expected Michigan to win. But they're gonna be surprised, bro.
So after this podcast, I'm gonna do some research.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some research on this
you
whole
gonna research why your shirt too tight?
This whole scenario that there's no expectation. Nobody thinks Michigan gonna win the.
They don't.
I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna
prove me wrong.
I'm gonna
prove me wrong
because it doesn't make sense. Keith Davis can't be the only person in the world that mentioned all these great things about Michigan and then say, there's no expectations. Come on,
but
bro.
Al's right.
On, bro.
The Michigan fans are saying this. There's no sports person that is saying that Michigan has a great chance to repeat. They still have Penn State and Ohio State over Michigan to win the Big Ten.
Hey, I'm tired of talking about your bum team. It's our turn.
Come on, man. Here go this. I hate Irish fans, man.
So I'm finna start off by telling y'all what I think our record gonna be, and then I'll explain why. Mm-hmm. And this is a hope, and at minimum, the Fighting Irish are going 11-1, maximum undefeated.
Who's the one loss?
Florida State. So our biggest issue was last year. No, Florida State decent. Or they were. We'll see this year. But our biggest weakness last year: quarterback, wide receiver. We all can agree to that, right? I hate bum Michigan people, right? So we agree, wide receiver, quarterback, right? We got Riley Leonard, and we got into the portal and got some studs at wide receiver. Wide receiver group, solid. We got Cam Williams out of here, Glenn Bart East. He's gonna be a division first round draft pick at wide receiver. Boycott. We fixed the wide receiver thing by going in the portal. Riley Leonard had an injury. Everybody's like, oh, he had an injury. Why he's not gonna be good? Y'all should go watch him in these fall practices. Oh, he's gonna be a dual threat. There's gonna be something nasty for y'all. Oh, Riley Leonard will be special. And then our running back crew. We got a four-headed monster at running back. That's probably one of the best running back rooms in college football.
Next to who?
Now.
Next to who's running back room?
I don't know. I think Cigar's the best. Anyway. Now our weakness. Now one thing we're up in the wind about, right, is our O-line. Right. We lost our big two tackles, our best two players at tackle. And so we got to figure that out, and we're still trying to figure that out. But they said they got something. So our weakness, our O-line, they got to come to play. We'll see. But let's go over to defense. Let's go over to defense. I'm going to start with the D-line. We have two of the best D-linemen in college football. Y'all go look up the rankings of D-line in college football. Go look them up. Riley Mills. Go look them up.
Who they behind, though?
Michigan, they not behind them. They close. Michigan got two on there. Michigan got two on there.
Kindergarten and Mason Grant. Okay, next.
But I'm finna show you the difference between your defense and our defense. Then, okay, our D-line is solid, all right? And then we also got some linebackers we can drop down to our Jack linebacker and make it even more solid. Now let's go to a position you think y'all solid at is DB. DB, y'all got one corner. Y'all got one top guy. Y'all got one guy.
Okay. Keep
thinking listen this. We got Benjamin Morrison, Xavier Watts, Jordan Clark. Our DBs are finna be cold, bro. Our DBs are finna be cold. And that's not even the best part of our defense. That linebacker core, there's no better linebacker core in college football than Notre Dame linebacker core. There's no linebacker core better than Notre Dame linebacker core. They're so good. Our defensive coordinator say, our linebacker coach, our defensive coordinator say, it's going to be a revolving door at linebacker. They're that good. We can revolve the door at linebacker. We can keep putting them in it. We keep just circling them in and out, in and out, in and out. because
Hey,
they're
look,
that good, bro.
I'm
They're
gonna tell you.
that good.
I'm gonna tell you, Al. If they as good as they are on the NCAA game, teams gonna have problems because they be cheating on the NCAA
Bro,
game. Them
hey,
linebackers be cheating. I don't care what nobody
you
say.
saw how bad,
They
you saw
cheat.
how bad I be, and know that
Cheat.
that
They be
best.
cheating.
Everybody talk about Kaiser, right? We got Kaiser back. He is 6 year, whatever. He is not even our best linebacker. Drake Bowen, who I was cutting you in on the game. Ooh, that boy Villanova, that boy Sneed, who man, I'm telling our
Okay.
linebacker core
Okay.
is so nice. Okay, our defense, I'm telling y'all right now,
Okay.
we have the best defense in football. I don't
Okay.
care what no, we have the best
We
defense
gonna
in
we.
football.
I'm gonna make two bets
Period.
with you. Two bets with
I
you.
don't
I
go ahead.
guarantee Michigan's defense outranked y'all this year, and I bet Michigan's secondary outranked y'all secondary this year. You
Hey,
take it?
see, I'm telling you,
Okay.
I'll tell you right
All right.
now.
Take the bets.
I That's the one bet that I'm putting $1,000 on. I
Okay.
put $1,000 on that bet.
Ooh,
Thousand
hey,
dollars on that bet.
if I could
I,
push
I,
back on Kevin a little bit, now
Go ahead.
y'all got a good secondary, but you got to look at the schedules, the teams that y'all playing, and they receiving cores against y'all secondaries. Now Texas A&M got a good they got a good receiving core. Y'all playing teams that got good receivers that's gonna challenge y'all DBs. I don't think Michigan do. They don't play nobody that really got no real top notch secondary. Receivers. Do y'all? I don't know,
Not
but
nothing that I'm afraid of. Ohio State, maybe, but
that's the
But
reason
see,
why they picking Texas A&M to upset y'all week one is because
but, no, no,
of
no. The only reason they picked Texas A&M to beat us week one is because they did not know if Leonard was going to play. Let's be honest. They did not know about Leonard. And Leonard is as healthy as he can be. And if y'all, hey, I promise you, Texas A&M coach who coached Leonard at Duke is worried. He coached Leonard. He knows how good Leonard is. Y'all got to go watch some film on Leonard this fall. What he been doing this for? If he and then we got Tyler Buckner who playing receiver who a quarterback too. So we got options, bro. We
But it
have
sound like deja vu,
options.
Kev. It sound like deja vu because Sam Hartman was if you when he first came to Notre Dame, he was better than Sam Hartman. I mean,
Here,
better than Leonard Riley, or
Al, but you forgot
statistically.
something. But you forgot something, Al.
What I forget?
Who was our offensive coordinator last year? You don't even know who he is, do you? He at Troy now. You don't even know who he is, do you? Oh, but you, Al, you for sure know who we got this year. Oh, you know who we got this year. Oh, we got Mike Denbrock. Oh, yeah, we got Mike. Hey, so that's
Y'all
the
don't have
difference.
Jaden Daniels. Y'all do not have Jaden Daniels. I'm sorry, Leonard Riley is not Jaden Daniels.
No, no, what?
So,
No,
it's not.
he
hey,
ain't jaded.
I wouldn't. I'm not gonna disagree with that. He ain't. But hey, just think about how much Jaden had to do last year because everybody else wasn't doing their job. Jaden had to do a lot, bro.
Can you
He
put all
had to
that
do a
pressure on
lot.
Leonard Riley? Will you put all that pressure on Leonard Riley to do
But but but
to do
but
the
that's the
same?
thing, Al. That's the thing. Leonard's not going to have that pressure. That's the difference. He's not going to have the pressure Jaden had.
But
That's
I
why Jaden.
think
Go
But I
ahead.
think it's also, but yes, he is. That's what I think you're missing. You when you just talked about, and that's why once again he talking about I'm the smartest dumb person in the world. He the smartest dumb person. Because think about this: when you talk about your entire team, right? The one fault you said, the one weakness that you said Notre Dame is going to
And
have is what?
maybe O
But
line.
but what you just said, he's not going to see them on a. Yes, he is, and which means your defense is going to be on the field much longer. Like they're gonna get
Okay.
wore out. So I'm telling you, as the season go on, Notre Dame is gonna wane, man. I'm telling you. Watch
Key,
what I tell
but that's the
you.
thing
Y'all
though,
lose.
Key. Like we know football, right? We all three of us know football.
Mm-hmm.
How do you compensate for a weak O line? And not saying the O line gonna be weak. We just don't know about them. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
How do you compensate for a weak O line?
We'll get the ball out quick.
And what else? That
Pound.
revolving door at running back.
Right, you pound the
Oh,
ball.
that revolving door at running back. See, what y'all not seeing is that we fixed the wide receiver thing. We fixed the quarterback thing. Our running backs have always been solid. That's why last year, even with Estimate, we still was revolving that dough. We got Jeremiah Love that might be better than Estimate. He's not as big in power as him, but finesse-wise, he probably better than Estimate. So watch and check him out. I'm telling y'all, if our old line can hold up a little bit, it is over for teams, bro. If they can hold up a little bit, it is over. And our defense ain't giving up points. They're not giving up points. Our linebacker core is too good. Our D-line core is too, and our DB core is too good. We're not giving up points.
This sounds like the same Notre Dame crap out here year after year.
Hey, I've been quiet all summer about Notre Dame. Y'all didn't hear me go hot like this at all summer, right? Because I want you all to see it. Yeah. I want you all to see it.
I beg to differ, though. I think that everybody think that Mike Denbrock going to come over there and replicate the LSU offense, but you got to remember we had 2 first-round wide receivers and a Heisman quarterback. Y'all don't get that.
Hey, so he's not going to hold on.
And Leonard Riley is not going to be outrunning Alabama defense, Florida defenses. He's not going to do none of that. He's going to struggle with Texas A&M.
Key, this is where Al messed up. He said people think that Denbrock is going to come back and replicate LSU's offense. Did Al forget where Denbrock came from? He's not replicating LSU offense. That's Notre Dame 100%. Y'all was running Notre Dame offense.
Who was he with?
Y'all was running LSU. Y'all was running Notre Dame. He is a Notre Dame man. He came back home. He's coming to win it. Hey, he coming to bring a ship back to Notre Dame.
No, he's coming to take Freeman's spot when they move him out the way. He's coming to be a head coach in the next couple of years. That's what he's coming for.
Freeman ain't going nowhere to him because he's too good a recruiter. They're not giving the Freeman on time.
You know, but Al, Kevin, remember Kevin like do all this talking about Michigan schedule. Tell me what you think about this. No, I am. But look. So game one, game one they got Texas A&M. Then they got Northern Illinois, Purdue, Miami, Ohio. No, Kevin, stop it. Louisville,
Louisville's decent.
Stanford, Georgia Tech.
Louisville is decent for who? They're not going to skip the playoffs.
He talking about Michigan schedule? Get out of here, bro.
Our schedule is also part of the reason I said we might go undefeated. But hold on, you want to talk about my schedule? Key, y'all start out with Fresno. Key, no.
Let me say this. Of y'all schedule, y'all got 3 top 25 teams. 3.
I know.
Top 25. Top 25. And the two of them are 20 and 23.
Oh. We got 4. A&M, Louisville. A&M, Louisville.
No, Louisville's not ranked. Louisville's not ranked. They will be. Hey. He reaching out.
Louisville can't be nobody but Notre Dame.
He reaching out.
But listen though. Listen. Key one. Al, who y'all start off with? USC, right?
Yeah.
We start off with A&M. You don't know who Michigan start off with? Fresno State.
What you mean?
Then they got Texas too.
Yeah.
And then they got, Arkansas State, USC, that might be okay. Minnesota, Washington, they ain't gonna be nowhere near as good. Illinois, Michigan State, Oregon, Indiana, Northwestern, Ohio.
So whose schedule's tougher?
Yeah, y'all schedule might be tougher than ours.
Hey, thank you.
It might be a little tougher than ours.
Thank you.
Hey, and that's why y'all ain't going undefeated, fool.
Okay.
That's why y'all ain't going undefeated.
We got the toughest schedule. We got ranked teams. We got real ranked teams we playing against.
Who y'all
we got the toughest schedule.
Man, they paying.
Hold on. After we come off our bye week, we got Ole Miss, Arkansas, Texas A&M,
start from the beginning.
Alabama.
Don't start from your bye week. No, don't start from your bye week, bro. No, start from your first game. We're not going to no bye week.
Okay. USC. We played Nicholas. Oh. We played Nicholas Summer.
Nicholas. Hey, that USC game might be a trap game.
BK ain't losing 3 straight openers. He's not going to happen.
I'm sorry, not USC. I'm sorry. I didn't mean USC. That UCLA game might be a trap game. That might be a trap game.
No.
Watch that one. That might be a trap game.
Yeah, they may lose Nichols.
It may be Nicholas.
No, what? I actually think the Michigan schedule and the LSU schedule comparable. I think y'all both got decent schedules.
Yeah, I think the Notre Dame schedule third, probably fourth if we look at Miami's.
Hey, but that's the like when I say we're gonna be undefeated, I'm talking about our schedule. I seen our schedule. I
Oh
know
yeah.
we all got three
Nah.
teams that we got to worry about. I know.
I mean, I hate Notre Dame, but looking at y'all schedule, yeah,
Yeah, undefeated.
y'all may be undefeated, bro.
But
Y'all
you think
schedule is a cakewalk.
that's not gonna get them prepared for this playoffs that they
It
finna
ain't.
do?
They gonna come
Hey,
up to Michigan first and get
you
smacked.
you know what's gonna prepare us for the playoff? Gonna prepare us for play y'all teams or whoever make that top team
That bye
is
week?
that we only can go to the fifth spot in the playoff. That
That's
means
true.
we gotta play the first week. That means
That's
y'all
true.
teams, if they make it to the top, get the bye week. Bye weeks ain't always good, son.
But
Mm-hmm.
Kev,
Bye weeks ain't always good.
the level of competition. Who y'all last game on y'all schedule?
USC ain't it?
USC, I believe.
So you can go from USC to potentially playing Michigan or Penn State or one of them. Somebody
No.
that's
It'll be
hungry.
like
Somebody that
Liberty or somebody or Boise State or something at 12. I think we'll
okay,
play the
12,
12th
12,
team over
12,
there.
12, 12.
We'll play
Utah,
12.
Utah.
Utah a
Utah
decent
be a
team
tough game.
too.
That'd be a tough game.
Ooh,
That'd be a
saying
tough
that's gonna be a
game, man.
cakewalk. Be a
Man,
cakewalk, brother.
if you ain't the top SEC, the top Big Ten team, I'm not worried about you.
Nope.
I'm
The
not.
joy of these playoffs is finna show that like it's finna be like them teams that been itching
Mm-hmm.
for years and years can't make it. They've been 10-2 and 11-1 and can't. They finna come like hungry. They finna be hungry in these playoffs, man.
We
Like
Penn
just got
State
to
last
finna
get
year,
be hungry,
in.
huh?
like
Michigan just got to
last
get
year,
in.
Tulane would have been if it was 12 team playoff. Tulane would have been in the top. You think Tulane would have beat Alabama or Michigan?
Nah, they really got
Absolutely not.
smoked.
Absolutely not. That 12 team got to be somebody like Texas or something for it to be make this jump compare. Texas or some team that's like a Big 10 or Big 10 or SEC that just slipped up a few times, lost some close games and dropped to 12. Like they got
Yeah.
2 losses and they dropped to 12 or something like that. That's the only way that game is going to be competitive. If not, you put in Boise's, the Liberties, might worry about them teams.
Hey, man, I just realized something.
Mm.
We all play USC.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
y'all up first.
Y'all gonna let us know what to do.
Yeah, y'all gonna know what to do.
let
Y'all
us
up
know what
first.
to do, homie. I'm just
It
hoping
ain't
we don't have
happening.
no injuries. Injuries gonna hurt us. If we have any injuries, it's gonna kill us.
And
Especially
that's
that
where
O
I
line.
think Michigan's depth is going to be a problem for teams.
Only
Mm-hmm.
If
injuries
we,
at O line.
Mm-hmm.
so I do want to have a just quick, just a 2-second conversation because we always talk about who tied in you. Will y'all finally give the reins and the trophy to Michigan for tight end you? Please. Our tight,
No,
our tight,
our
our
tight
tight end
end
room
is All
stacked, man.
American first team.
Kevin, our tight
We
end
have a first
room
team All
is
American
Kevin.
tight end.
Kevin, our
How
tight
you?
end room is
We have been
stacked, bro.
tight end you for how many years? Now, let's be real here. Tight end you, O line you for how many years? Let's be honest. Let's be
Kevin,
real. Let's be
Kevin.
real. Let's be real. Like seriously, our tight end right now is an All American first team.
Who is he? I know who
How y'all tight
Loveland
end
is.
you?
Who y'all tight end is?
Who ours?
Yeah, what's his name? I don't even know him.
Uh, Mitchell Evans.
Okay, Evans. Evans Love. You got Loveland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been hearing about him. I ain't heard about Evans, but he could be good. I mean, you say top, so he's a
Okay,
top
I'm
guy.
just looking at this right now, Kevin. Not only do we right now, as it stands, have the top tight end in the country. You can look it up. Coach Love is number one. We also got the best tight end in 2024 coming in as a freshman. So, Kevin, our tight end room is stacked. It's stacked, man.
Al, this
Whoa,
boy
whoa,
sitting here
hold
banking on
on.
tight end.
Let,
Boy, if you don't get out of my face.
let me
Yeah, he
push
was a big
back.
part of our offense.
Let me push on both of y'all. Go look at the all freshman team that they got for this year, and look who on there tight end. Look who tight end is on there. Pimpton from LSU. Look at the freshman All American class they got on there. So I
Let's
mean,
see.
B. Kelly is the tight end guy. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's
Yeah,
translated.
I was gonna say something.
Let's see. It's
Come on with it. I know what you're going with this one.
Let me see. All tight end team. All. You said all freshman team.
Yeah, all freshmen. They put it out today.
ESPN
Yeah, I saw it on 3, I believe.
on
Yeah, on
3.
3. So you got Dylan. You got running back Miami. Yeah, he is tight end. Trey D's Green.
Trey Dez Green, yeah.
Trey D's Green.
6'7".
Is Cam Williams on there? Cam got to be on there.
Nope.
Y'all got some boys
Yeah,
on there.
it's
Notre
Cam.
Dame
No,
got some
that's
boys.
Cam Coleman. Let me see.
Y'all receiver on there for Notre Dame.
Cam Williams?
The receiver. They got him at all freshman.
The O lineman. Y'all got O lineman Anthony Knapp from Notre Dame.
Cam got to be on there.
Y'all got a linebacker.
Who the linebackers? Osbury?
No, it's Villamu Asa.
Oh yeah. He is going. Y'all thought Manti Te'o was good? Y'all thought Manti was good?
Hey, your receiver ain't on here though, bro. Your receiver ain't on here.
So I want y'all to remember. I want y'all to remember Cam Williams. Remember that name.
I remember Cam Coleman from Auburn. he over Cam Williams.
Hey, but that linebacker though, cuz they say he's a freak of nature. They say Osbury, freak of nature. Bowen can hold the middle down. Man, our linebacker core so nasty. It's so nasty. I've been looking for this for years to have a solid linebacker core like that. I've been waiting years for this. Nasty.
Yeah, that's the strength. Y'all defense is definitely strong. I can't argue that.
It is, but when we talk about all around teams, go blue.
We ain't giving up no points, cuz. We're not giving up no points. What else?
Y'all not getting no points either.
Hold on, man. How much time we got left, man? Let me go week 1. Football.
I can't wait to dissect. That's one of my top games. We're gonna get into that's one of your segments we'll talk about.
Let's get to it right now. Look who it is.
Wow.
Look who it is. Lee just treated this.
Live off the subway.
We live.
Man, yeah, we live. You stood up with your damn briefs on.
Hey,
live.
Don't worry about that.
Fresh off the blue line. What's up, my boy?
Edit that out.
Hey, man.
I'm good with you, dirty, man. Been a minute, man. What's up with you, man?
Man, you know, life and living, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we just came from baseball, softball.
Yeah, softball, got the company tournament coming up, so.
Y'all finna get bub.
Nah, not this time. Not this time. I signed with the defending champ, so.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. Hey, let's talk about week 1, man. Week 1. I'm finna start these games. Y'all, we're gonna say who's gonna win. Let's start our scores too, right? Let's start first off, man. We're going with Clemson versus Georgia. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
Clemson versus Georgia?
Yeah.
We know what's gonna happen.
Man, Georgia plus 17. Minus 17. Georgia, Kevin.
I'm finna shock y'all.
Georgia minus 17.
Clemson by 3 in overtime.
Ooh.
I'm gonna shock.
Bet not go on FanDuel with that mess.
Right.
Clemson by 3 in overtime. I think Clemson has been quiet with what they've been doing. I think Clemson team is gonna be a lot better than last year. I think they've been quiet. I'm going.
They
Clemson.
can be quiet.
But I'm calling it. They gonna stay quiet too, ain't they?
I'm calling that the upset.
Man,
here we
Georgia
go.
minus 17.
I don't really care about this game too much. North Dakota State, Colorado. Colorado gonna beat. I don't really care about that
game. Man, Deion Sanders, he big mouth and big teeth, and he better win.
Yeah, they better not lose to North Dakota State. I bet you that.
Yeah, they better not.
Okay, my game, Notre Dame, A&M.
Ooh,
I hate it, man. I hate to say it, man. I got Notre Dame plus. I got Notre Dame minus 10.
Ooh.
Notre Dame gonna take that one.
Well,
Hey,
I'm
I
gonna go
know
with
Al
Texas
going against
A&M.
us.
I'm going
I
with
know
Texas A&M, and this is why. Texas A&M always had talent on their roster. They just didn't have the right coach to develop and bring the best out of them players. They got a guy, Elko from Duke. I think they got a top front seven. They saying that Texas A&M got one of the best front sevens in college football.
They
This is
got
a
some dogs.
defensive-minded coach. They already had talent. They just didn't do nothing with what they had. They making a statement. I think they're gonna make a statement. I think they coming out. I think it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a 21-24 type of game. It's gonna be close. But I think because Notre Dame O line is suspect, the front seven of Texas A&M is gonna be able to do what they do. They're gonna expose their offensive line in game
Yeah,
one.
I'm not even mad at Al's analysis. I'm not mad at that. With our O line being questionable, we don't know what they're gonna do. We don't really know. I'm not mad at the analysis, but I'm with keep double digit win Irish.
I'll be honest with you.
Double digit win Irish.
Y'all know how much I hate Notre Dame. Y'all know it.
Yeah.
I think it's only gonna look close because Notre Dame's gonna throttle down in the fourth. She's gonna have a lead. I'm not sold on Texas A&M this year. I think in the
Yep.
future, give it a year, but this year I'm not sold on Texas A&M.
So
And the
let me ask
biggest,
y'all. My bad. Go ahead, Kev.
no, I was gonna say the biggest thing is Al. You right about Texas A&M front seven defensively. We there's nothing for them offensively. What are they gonna do offensively?
Well, what we ain't talking about is the fact that they playing in Texas. They playing in the biggest
That's true.
stadium in the SEC.
Oh yeah, the Kyle.
This is going to be a
Stadium.
big. This is going to be big
That's
test
true.
for Notre Dame.
That's
But
true.
I'm gonna say this, and once again, let me preface it again. I hate Notre Dame, but they are the best traveling team in college football. They gonna be there. And you know how? You know why I'm saying that? Because I was going to a game and I was mad because I was the only Michigan game on the flight, and everybody on the flight was Notre Dame, and it's coming from Texas, right? They will. I'm talking about they are the most traveling team in college football. It's ridiculous, man. It's annoying, ridiculous.
We're national, man. We're
They
national.
gonna be there.
Now,
They gonna
now
be in
Al right
Texas.
though. Al right. The atmosphere finna be nuts, right? It's
Yeah,
finna be
that's what
great.
man finna be a
It's finna be
factor,
nuts,
but
bro.
I think it's gonna be single digits.
Hey, but if Notre Dame, I'm put it like this: if Notre Dame score in the first quarter, it's over. Game's over. If they hold them off to the second or whatever, if Notre Dame score in the first, it's a wrap. It's a
Yep.
wrap.
This is going to be big for
But
recruiting too for both coaches too. Though I
for
think if
both
they can
teams,
go up
yeah,
there,
easy,
they can go up
easy
there
for
and beat
both
whoever
teams.
win this
Statement
recruiting
game.
go. Yeah.
Over the side of you though, Dirty. Y'all got Florida. What up?
And it's in Gainesville, but bring it back to old rivalry for real. Since coincidentally we talking about rivals right now, and we bringing up the old rivalry. I think the U's gonna take this one. I mean, the defense still.
I got the U.
I feel we still got some questions, but offensively, Cam Ward is definitely making a difference. Like I saw the spring game. Cam Ward was looking real good. Defensively, we still got some questions, but I think we gonna take this one single digits. It's gonna be close.
Yeah. I watched spring game too, and I think the quarterback is gonna be that factor. I think he's solid, man. I think he's gonna be a real factor for y'all. I'm gonna go with
I just see.
Miami.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miami because I've seen more moves in the past 6 months from Miami than I've seen Florida. I haven't seen Florida make any true moves to put them in a position to to compete with who they got to compete with. I just think the U is. If you look at the U's recruiting, they've been stacking, man. They just can they put it all together? They've been stacking though.
Yeah, this a big year for Mario, man.
Yeah, it's Mario last year if they don't do nothing, homie.
Exactly. I agree.
It's last year.
I really agree. That's why I said it's a big year.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna push back on all y'all. I'm gonna be the different guy. I'm gonna go with Florida, and I'm going with Florida because of you got Billy. They got Billy Napier over there. He's on the hot seat too. You know what I'm saying? He finna get ran up out of there too if he don't win. So you got two coaches on the hot seat. Exactly. And then you got a Florida team they recruited well. They got a lot of young talent. They was in a lot of close games last year with some of them upper echelon SEC teams. They go through the gauntlet. The SEC gauntlet is tough. I think that Florida is going to challenge. They're going to challenge them, and I think it's going to be. I give them 3 points. I think they win by 3 because of the atmosphere they playing in, where they going to play at, and they playing a young team, and they got 2 coaches on the hot seat.
Yeah, I just don't know.
I don't trust Mario.
Yeah, I just don't know who Florida got, right? Like, I know people.
That's what I'm saying.
I just don't know who Florida
I know
got,
they got
bro.
Graham Mertz. I know they got Graham Mertz that used to play at Wisconsin. They did lose Travis Etienne's brother to Georgia. That's
which
all
was
I
a big
know.
loss.
All I know is Graham Mertz, and then they got that DJ Lagway kid back.
Hey, losing Etienne's brother to Georgia, that's big. That was a big loss. I was shocked he did that though.
I just ain't seen no moves for them. Like you said, I ain't seen no moves for them to reestablish themselves. I just ain't seen it. Like, maybe they come back and they got surprised. Maybe they pull a Michigan where they build from the inside out. Maybe, who knows? But I just ain't seen nothing to tell me that they gonna win that game.
Yeah, I hear you. I can hear that.
Penn State, West Virginia. I don't really care. I think Penn State gonna dog on West Virginia.
Yeah, Penn State gonna dog walking.
That may be a 40 piece.
Don't. James Franklin, I feel he's gonna be on the hot seat too.
Yeah, he is absolutely. But he's gonna take
coming for it. But he coming for
it. We getting to you soon. Don't worry. We coming. South Dakota State, Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
Yeah, Oklahoma State.
I don't think it'll be. Okay. Now here we go. LSU USC.
Oh boy.
And it's in Vegas too. Ooh.
I hate to say it, man, but I'm taking LSU. I'm taking, but you know what? I'm gonna say this, and y'all won't think I'm crazy. I'm taking LSU big.
We won't think you crazy.
I'm taking LSU big. I think Caleb made a lot of magic happen.
Yes.
I don't think they got that. Right? I don't think they got that magic. Now they secondary on defense may be top tier, but I don't think as a team, like you're not gonna be able to. You don't got that special player just to make it happen, right? I got LSU double digits.
I can see that. I can see that.
So you got your double digit. Al, we know what you got. Double digits too. You were with your squad.
You're gonna be a little closer than that. I think they got both of them got rebuilding defenses. Both of their defenses is you don't know.
That's what I'm glad you said that.
So I'm gonna give them 6. I'm gonna give LSU 6 points, and that's about a touchdown. That's about it because both of their defenses suck, and they both in the rebuilding phase. So I don't see.
But rebuilding defense or rebuilding a team, I think LSU, USC's. I think they're weak around. I don't say weak, but I think they have issues on every side of the ball, from special teams, offense, defense. I think they got a lot of holes to plug. I don't think LSU got that.
USC had one area to focus on. They have the best offensive-minded coach in football, right? Head coach in football, right? Caleb did his thing, right? But I think they can bring somebody in. I think who they got behind him is not going to be as dynamic as Caleb, but he's going to do enough. No, the only issue they had was truly, Al said it defensively. They suck booty on defense. Terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they brought in the right person and the right personnel. So I don't think it's going to be big at all. I'm actually going to go, and I'm not hating. It can go either way, but I'm going either team by 3. Either team by 3. I don't think it's going to be no big one, man. It's on too big of a stage in Las Vegas. I don't know. I think go either way.
I'm going to tell you why I disagree. If you go back and you watch USC's games,
We
and you
played them.
see how many of the plays Caleb stretched. Right, he stretched probably 50% of his passes that he was dropping down. He made those plays. They don't got that no more. They don't got that.
I want you to go watch this game again. Did Caleb stretch those plays because he had to, or did Caleb do it because Caleb wanted to? Go watch the game. A lot of things he would roll. No, I think he did a lot of those because he wanted to.
Man,
he
the
moves
pressure,
better.
Man, the
Al,
pressure
you watched the Bears game. You watched the Bears game, right?
I agree with him. He had a good pocket in the Bears game last game, and he was stretching. He didn't have to.
He's better out of the pocket. He's better out of the pocket.
But he didn't have a choice at USC.
I don't know about that. His O-line wasn't great, but I don't know. I think some of those times he did it on his own.
Okay, for me, it's like this, right? This is what Caleb is. I'm not comparing him to no LeBron, Jordan, Kobe, nothing like that. But he one of those quarterbacks, when you needed points, he gonna drop that thing in a bucket, right? That's what made USC so dynamic. If they had a quarterback who gonna put that thing on he was threading the needle, man.
Okay. Who's a better quarterback? I'm trying to start this. Who's the better quarterback? Caleb or Jaden Daniels?
Jaden Daniels is balling, man. He looked good.
You talking about right now?
Started today.
Right now. Even last year in college football.
I would say, as far as all around quarterback, Caleb.
Ain't no way you watched football last year and said Caleb was better than Jaden Daniels, bro.
I think
Jaden
got it.
Listen,
Jaden put it together.
I think Caleb didn't get the nods for Heisman only because of their record and their losses. Come on, y'all. Y'all know that. We all know that.
Lost too, Keith.
What I'm saying though, if you put the same record on both of them, Caleb gets the Heisman.
No, check out this. Come
on, man.
But listen, this is the reason I brought it up. If you go look at LSU games and see, y'all O-line last year was booty at LSU.
Especially
and if you could see what Jaden Daniels did with that O-line compared to what Caleb did with his O-line, ain't no way you can say Caleb better than Jaden. So I think if you go watch the games though, it wasn't Caleb's O-line that was an issue. They had some issues. He will roll out. He did to Notre Dame all the time. He want to get the defense moving. His thing is he wants to get defense moving, and he wants to see holes open up when defenses move. He's not a pocket sit still dude.
Kevin, this is not going to be a 3-point game. It's not. This is not going to be.
Okay, I'll go with Al. Six either way. Then
listen.
I don't think it's gonna be no blowout.
I know you hate BK. I think it's gonna be double digits. Probably maybe low double digits.
Hey,
I know you did. I know you don't. You're not a fan of BK, right? But I think he did. BK. I think he plugged some of the holes. I think he plugged some of the holes enough to where I don't know if USC did. I think they're gonna come. It's gonna be a better LSU team than last year, even without Jaden Daniels. I think all around it's going to be a better team. Now they still going to be trash in the SEC, but I think it's going to be a better team.
I agree with him. Better all around team. I agree with him what he's saying. It's going to be a better all around team. It's not going to be just Jaden Daniels and 2 wide receiver focus.
Right.
It's going to be, we got our tight ends going to get involved. We got other receivers. We got 2 running backs that nobody talking about. I think it's going to be more a collective effort in the offense just versus 2 players. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Then what's when you do that? What's USC's strength against that? They don't have no. Tell me what USC's strength is this year.
They got a creative play caller that's going to destroy our defense, who's booty. We had a booty defense.
They wide receiver core. Cold.
Did you see our defense last year, Dr. Davis? Did you see our secondary last year?
No, yeah. Listen. When you compare everybody's on the screen defense compared to I mean, of course y'all look booty. I mean,
Man, we was trash. Secondary trash. Corners trash. Trash.
But
So I don't know.
I do agree with you that I feel like BK, that when you said BK possibly filled his holes, and USC has more holes to fill. I feel like USC has filled those holes. The biggest one being his defensive coordinator. I think that was the biggest one, and he filled that. We'll see. I just don't think it's going. Y'all said it's going to be a blowout.
I'm not
LSU
saying
might
blowout. I'm
win.
saying double digits though.
You said blowout, fool.
I don't. I think it's going to be a double digit win, 10 and up.
Yeah. You say you got defensive coordinator. Who was the defensive players at USC though?
And that's what I was going to say.
You don't got Harold Perkins. He don't got a Perko. He don't got a
Lincoln Riley never historically had a good defense.
Who over there?
But that's the point of bringing in the DC. It's to get those kids. We don't know. We have no idea who he brought in. No, though none of us follow USC. None of us follow USC, right?
But we really don't care about them.
But we
LSU.
follow transfer.
Go ahead.
I said we follow transfer moves. We follow recruiting, and I ain't seen none.
I heard losing people, but not getting
nothing.
Yeah, they lost that one quarterback dude, which I feel like he was.
And he lost the starting job at Boise, Malachi.
Yeah, I think he was feeling himself too much.
So LSU had good players, but bad coaching. USC got bad coaching and bad players on defense. So I don't think we had good players. We just didn't have a good coaching.
One thing we can agree on, it's gonna be a high scoring game. It ain't gonna be no 14 or 21 game. Yeah. It's gonna be up there in the score.
If BK lose this season opener for the third straight year in a row, they're gonna run him out of Louisiana.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. They're gonna run him down. Them fans is gonna run him up out of there.
Yeah, guess what? He don't care because they still got to pay him $80 million.
Yep, buy that contract.
He still got to get paid. They got to buy that contract out. He go, hey, fire me.
Right. I'll sit on the couch.
Hey, he ain't got to sit on the couch. They still got to pay him $80 million, and somebody still gonna get him a top job.
Oh yeah, he gonna get a job
easily.
$80 million and still get a top job. BK got the best situation right now. He cool. He don't care. Best situation. He ain't worried about that.
Oh, and he got a top recruiting class too. So I don't think he's going nowhere. He do got a top 3 recruiting class right now too. That's a lot to say. He got, they say he graduated the most players ever in LSU. That's sad. It's sad though. LSU history. That's sad.
But like you said, that matters though. That matters to the school.
It do.
Like he ain't going nowhere because that matters to the school. The school, like he did this, he changing his culture. BK ain't going nowhere. BK can lose the opener and Bama. BK ain't going nowhere no time soon. Who they gonna get? Who out there besides BK to get? Y'all know any coaches available?
Ryan Day about to be free soon.
Yeah.
Y'all can get Ed Orgeron back. He'll come back. Go Tigers.
He might be a Notre Dame.
They lose again. He gone.
He ain't though.
Okay.
Yeah, they ain't losing. We'll talk about that later when we do our top 4 playoff teams. I don't got we'll talk about that in a minute.
Let's go now. Let's go top 4. Here we go.
Hold on. Before y'all top 4, you said week 1. You didn't mention our week 1 game.
Man, get out my face. I said I'm the top week 1 games. Y'all play Fresno State, boy. You don't get out my face.
It's a walkthrough.
All right, top 4, man. Let's end with this top 4, man. Let's end with this top 4 CFP playoffs. Let's do top 5. Top 5 because somebody gonna be that last man left out. So
you want top 5 because you want Notre Dame to be the 15. You think he's
we gonna be 5.
I think you look at their schedule, they gonna be 5. Easy schedule.
Exactly.
They gonna be 5.
Y'all want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first, man. Yeah, they're gonna be
I'm
fine.
gonna go big. I'm gonna go Big Ten championship. Ohio State. They're gonna be. I think they're gonna fall in at 3.
It's this
I think.
Michigan hating, folks.
I think. Like a SEC. I'm gonna run with Texas. I'm gonna go Texas as a top team in the nation this year. I'm gonna run with Texas as a top team in the nation.
Texas, okay.
Big 12. Damn, I'm trying to think who else in Big 12 besides. Who else they got? Oklahoma. Did Oklahoma move over yet to SEC?
Yeah.
They moved over.
Yep.
Who left in the Big 12 though? I'm not gonna say Colorado.
West Virginia's over there. I think Baylor's still over there.
I know who I'm picking for the Big 12.
I'm gonna skip Big 12. I'm gonna skip Big 12. Yeah, Utah's a good one. Utah's a good one.
Yeah, Utah.
Don't steal my pick.
I'm still in
nobody still pick. We talking playoff teams anyway.
I'm still in that Utah. Who am I missing? ACC, Florida State.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Florida State, ACC, and I'm gonna go us at 5. I think that's gonna be top 5. Texas, Utah, Ohio State, Florida State, and us.
Good picks. Ain't a bad pick.
I'm gonna switch up my Big 12 pick.
So, yeah, that's a good pick. Them good picks, Kel. I'm gonna challenge. I'm gonna push on you a little bit. I'm gonna go with Georgia. I'm gonna go with Georgia over Texas because they got snubbed last year. Georgia, they still got one of the best coaches, the top coach in the SEC, number 1 coach over there. So I would say Georgia. Out the SEC, I'm going with Ohio State from the Big Ten. I'm going with Oklahoma State. And I'm going with
Oklahoma State.
Yeah,
that's
who I was switching. That's who I was switching to over you all. Utah. That's what I was gonna go.
Yeah, they ready. They ready, bro. They talking about
continuity.
He said continuity. He said continuity earlier. They got it.
If y'all ready to
step. They ready to step on
Oklahoma State over Utah, man, please.
And Kansas State. Yeah.
Y'all tripping.
And then Notre Dame at number 5. That's why he wanted to do 5 because he wanted everybody to say Notre Dame. I don't know. We know.
Go and say it.
Yeah, number 5.
All right, I'll go next, man. You know what? I was thinking about switching my Big 12 pick, but I'm gonna stick with Utah.
Exactly.
I was sticking with Utah, especially with the QB coming back. I'm gonna stick with Utah. Y'all know who I'm picking for the Big Ten. I think we got to sleep. But you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm about to make y'all sick. I'm gonna go. Kev, I'm gonna make you real sick. I'm gonna go Michigan from the Big Ten, Georgia from the SEC. I'm gonna go Utah from Big 12. Who am I missing?
ACC.
ACC.
Who y'all pick for the ACC? I hear your ACC team.
Florida State.
I'm picking Clemson. I'm taking Clemson. My 5.
Oregon.
Penn State.
Ooh.
Penn State, 5.
Hey, I just find it funny for somebody who says Michigan has no expectations to put them at 1. I just find that awkward.
Well,
Keith, Michigan has no expectations, but they number. Man, shut up.
Shut up. Huh?
Yeah, man, please. Who you got?
That guy, I can say that guy down there in the bottom, man, the bottom left. He's very articulate, man. He'll make you believe a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
Not adding up, though. It's not adding up, man.
Good winking me, cuz. Who you got, Dirty?
All right. So ACC, I'm gonna be biased. I think regular season. I'm about to say regular season they might win, but I think when it comes to conference championship, I think we're gonna meet up again. I think we're gonna beat Florida State. Who else? Big Ten. I'm actually gonna give it to Ohio State. Big 12.
Colorado? No.
Utah? No. Dion might be one of my favorite players, but coaching wise, nah, got too many obstacles. Too many obstacles. SEC, I'm gonna give it Georgia. I'm gonna give it to Georgia.
I think Texas is gonna throw them, man. I think Texas is gonna overthrow
Texas
them.
finna lose to Michigan week 2.
Michigan finna lose to Fresno State. Shut up.
Hey, can I ask y'all all a question though? Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, finish, Lee.
Oh no, wait. All right, yeah. Let me run my 5 real quick. Yeah, I can see Notre Dame holding down 5. Just walk through the whole schedule and still get screwed. 4, I could. I'm safe. I can see Florida State, Georgia, Ohio State, Texas. Texas won.
Al, you're the only person that didn't put your team in there, man.
I didn't say all 12 teams. I just get 5. Y'all want to do the whole 12?
Yeah, but listen. All of ours, our teams was in the top 5. Yours.
I think Al being realistic.
Al being real, huh?
Yeah, we
hey, can I ask all 3 of y'all a question though?
No, hold on. Let's see where Al think LSU gonna fall though. Where do you think they gonna fall at?
I think they're gonna take Bama's spot. I was gonna put Bama in my top 12, but I think LSU is gonna be the new Bama. So I think they're gonna fall. They're gonna come down to like I got them at closer to the end. I got them like 11.
Got them at 11. From SEC though. I think 3 SEC people gonna get in.
I got Georgia. I got LSU. I got 4 teams from that. I got Texas.
4, cuz.
I got Texas, Georgia. I got Ole Miss.
The committee ain't gonna let that happen.
But
Ole Miss is a sleeper.
They are a sleeper.
I got Ole Miss coming in there too, because you got to look at the schedule, and a lot of them we don't play like a lot of them teams. So I know you said schedule's gonna X each other out or losses. I don't think that's gonna be the case with over there.
The case is a possibility. I don't know how realistic you can get 4 though. It's possible.
We could sneak a fourth team in there just based off the fact of who we not playing. Like
and the way the committee be doing things, who knows? They might just the committee got an SEC bias. I don't care what nobody say. They got an SEC bias.
Right. Let's talk about y'all biases. Let's talk about y'all biases. All 3 of y'all picked Ohio State over Michigan. I didn't know why. I need to know a rational reason why.
Watch it. I got one. Mm-hmm. Because Michigan has no expectations. That's why. That's exactly why. That's the rationale right there.
That's one of your. That's what you said, right?
Yep, that's what he said.
Okay.
I'm just saying. But right, y'all just proving that there's no expectations. Right? Y'all just proving my point though, right? But it actually proved my point. But here's the thing, though. People are picking Ohio State to win the Big Ten. I don't think Ohio State's beating Penn State, right? What people are forgetting is that even though they have this newly stacked receiving core, they lost a couple key coaches on offense, and they don't have a quarterback. Who's their offensive leader? Who's their defensive leader?
The offensive leader is the former quarterback from Kansas State, Will Howard. They got him.
Yeah.
To do what?
I think he okay. Right. The thing about this is the thing though, Keith. If he plays okay with those receivers, y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble, bro.
Listen, they are not beating Penn State. They got to play Penn State first before they get to Michigan.
We know Michigan not playing.
They're not beating. Ohio State's not beating Penn State because, like y'all said, both Day and Franklin both on the hot seat. Whoever wins that game keeps their job. I don't care about Michigan. Whoever wins that game keeps their job.
You might be right about that. You might know because I don't think the only way Ryan Day loses his job is if he loses to Michigan.
Man, if he loses to Franklin and don't get the Big Ten championship, Ryan Day is gone. I don't care what you say. Whoever, that's the most important game in the Big Ten. That's the most important game because whatever coach loses that, it's going to not have a job at the end of the season.
But what's the definition of gone? Because I think he's going to go to another great team, though. I think he's a good enough coach.
He is what I'm saying, though. But where are you going to go to? Would you rather have Ohio State or go to
I think Lincoln Riley on the hot seat.
But what I'm saying, they gonna beat each other up so much because they both are trying to prove something that Michigan is going to come in a great, because remember both of them were playing Michigan at home this year, right? Well, maybe Ohio State, yeah. So we not going to a whiteout in Pennsylvania, right? We not. I think they are on the losing end of that because they got to beat each other up before they get to Michigan.
Yeah, y'all just got Fresno State.
I think but y'all proved my point though. Y'all proved my point that there are no expectations for Michigan. That there's no expectations for Michigan. Like y'all are part of the crew that's saying there's no expectations for Michigan.
Well, it got to be expectations because you say y'all gonna win every game, and that's
no.
not.
I got expectations.
Oh,
Key, us saying y'all gonna lose to Ohio State doesn't mean we don't have expectations. We just think Ohio State's a better team.
Okay, what's the
expectation?
So what's the expectation of Michigan? So what's the expectations of Michigan? What's the expectation?
Number 12.
I expect Michigan to go 12-1.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm sorry, 11-1.
11-1.
So you got us beat Penn State too?
Yes, I got y'all losing Ohio State.
You got to. Oh, but I'm telling you why he's wrong, right? Because in order for us to go 11-1, we have to beat Texas, and he have Texas as number 1.
Oh no, you're right. Y'all going 10-2. 10-2. You're right. You're right. No. But that doesn't even make sense because Texas could lose to y'all and still beat everybody else. They could still beat number 1 in the SEC. That ain't gonna stop
they lose to Michigan week 2. They are not getting back into the number 1 team.
No, but thank you. You corrected me. Y'all going 10-2. I can fix that easy.
Hey, y'all generous. I'll say they're going 9-3.
So you got
they're going to lose to Penn State. They're going to lose to Ohio State, and they're going to lose to Texas. And they're going to lose to Ohio State because I just think the coaching, man. I think going against Big Shirley. You got Ryan Day against Big Shirley. Like that's not.
He going to Big Shirley.
That's not like it's not. It's like it's not. It's he's not losing to y'all again. He already got Jimmy Harbaugh already then stuffed him a couple of times. He's not finna do it. It's not finna happen again, bro.
So I just want to be sure. So y'all telling me we gonna beat Washington, right?
Yeah.
We gonna beat Oregon?
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh, it might be 8-4.
Yeah. Why Lord, that little bit.
Oh no, let me see this.
There's gonna be a good game though.
Okay, and so we gonna beat USC?
Yeah.
Ooh, we might be 7-5. It's getting ugly, man.
You see what I'm saying?
It's getting ugly.
You see what I'm saying?
Because Lincoln Riley on the hot seat. Oregon is trying to make a statement because they come into a new conference and they got a hell of a team on paper. Is
that Oregon at the big house or is that in Oregon? Is that the big house?
Is.
And what date? What's the date of it?
It's November and it is.
Oh, it's a wrap. Michigan win that game. If it's at Michigan, it's over.
Oh yes, it's at the big house.
It's a wrap. Oregon not beating them at the big house in November. It's a wrap.
That's gonna be their first time really in the conference up there.
Cold?
Yeah. 8-4 then. 8-4.
And when is SC? When is SC?
The 21st of September.
Oh yeah, y'all could probably lose that one. I don't know. It depends on if SC fix that defense. We'll see. We'll see when they play LSU. That'll tell everything right there. LSU, y'all got to show us all, us and Michigan some. we trying to see some LSU.
Yeah, I'm trying to see some too. I don't know, man. Defensively, I do know though because I know
something.
What's up?
So I'm just pulling over. Damn, Ohio State. I'm about to say Ohio State. They got an easier schedule than Notre Dame. Let's check out. Y'all talking about Michigan. Listen to the schedule, y'all, man. They got Akron, Western WMU, Marshall, Michigan State, Iowa, Oregon, Nebraska, Penn State, Purdue, Northwestern, Indiana. That's easier than Notre Dame.
I don't know. That bottom half kind of tough, though.
Man, gone.
That bottom half ain't going to be a cakewalk. Ain't going to be a cakewalk.
Absolutely.
I think out of all of us, Miami might have the easiest schedule.
All I want, I don't care what, as long as we get to the playoffs and we play Notre Dame first round, I'm good. That's all I need.
Hey, that's all I need. Now. If we make the playoffs and we play any of y'all teams, I'm there. I'm at the game. I'm at the game. I'm telling you, I'm at the game.
Sad, all Notre Dame gear, just sad.
I'm at the game.
Just sitting there crying.
I'll be at the game though.
That's gonna be interesting. The playoffs gonna be interesting.
Michigan for sure. Like Michigan's a rival. Miami, Kikers versus Convicts. That shit gonna be off the chart.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be lit next year. Next year
and then BK, this game gonna be big if BK gonna face Notre Dame again. So any of those games, I'm there because the atmosphere gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts.
It's gonna be
now,
lit.
if Michigan play LSU, anybody can care about the game. Michigan play Miami, ain't nobody care about the game. If Notre Dame play any one of y'all teams, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be on fire.
And I think all three of our teams beat Notre Dame.
Okay.
It sounds like I heard it all before with this quarterbacking situation in Notre Dame. Kevin was hound Harvard. He was hound Harvard.
We've been here before.
We've been here before, man.
But the one difference, man, you know what it is, Al. What's the one difference? Dim Rock, man. Dim Rock. That's the difference. Our coordinator last year was the first time ever being a coordinator. He was a tight end coach. Now we got Dim Rock, a proven OC. That's the difference.
The difference is the players that run the offense. You don't have Leonard. Leonard is definitely a mobile, dual threat quarterback, but he don't run a 4-2. He's not going to be a Heisman.
He's powerful. Have you seen him run?
He run a 4. He run a 4-6. He run a 4-6, 4-7 at best.
A 4-6 as a quarterback? That is not bad, bro.
That's pretty fast for a quarterback.
But he's not a 4-2. That's what I'm saying. He's not
quarterback.
Jay,
he might run a 4-2. But that's it. That's an anomaly though. Mm-hmm. That's not everybody, bro.
I bet JJ can do it.
4-5, 4-6.
Yeah.
No, JJ is not fast, bro. JJ is not fast, bro.
Oh, JJ who?
Hey, but Miami quarterback, he decent on the feet.
Yeah. Can't look like he got like a 4-5.
Yeah, he got some feet on him. But if he get hit,
so lawn chair folded.
He said JJ.
I was happy last year when he smoked Colorado though.
Washington State. Yeah, he was on Washington State.
He was killing Colorado.
We forgetting the segment, kid. I know you said that was the last one, but what about coaches on the hot seat?
Oh, we can go to it. I don't care.
Coaches on the hot seat.
Oh, we already pretty much talked about it. Cristobal, hot seat.
Cristobal, Lincoln Riley, Ryan Day.
Hot seat. Ryan Day.
Franklin.
Deion Sanders, man. Come on now.
Yeah, Deion on there.
No, he ain't. Colorado is not getting rid of Deion, bro.
They bring him too much money. He bringing in too much money.
You know how much money he brought them?
They not getting rid of Deion,
bro.
How much money he's spending?
He is spending a lot of money though. But I think
his whole team is transfers.
Freeman not on a hot seat yet. If he don't make the playoff, he might be. Because he's Notre Dame fan crazy. I don't think he should be. He don't make the playoffs. I think people gonna be on him.
He ain't on the hot
seat.
I
don't think Dabo's on the hot seat, but I think Dabo will consider going to the NFL if this season doesn't go well.
I don't think he's an NFL coach though, man. I don't think
he wants. I don't think he is.
But I don't see
life. If this season, he may not, but I think if this season does not go well, I think he'll look to do something else.
You think Kelly in a hot seat, Al? I don't think so. I don't think Kelly gonna be in a hot seat.
Kelly got another year.
Nah.
Kelly got another 3 years before he.
Kelly on the hot seat
because Bryce Underwood. Yeah, he got time.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
I think who else? I think who else might be on the hot seat.
Every coach in the Big Ten besides Jerome Moore. Every coach in the Big Ten on the hot seat.
No, not Oregon coach. He all right.
Yeah,
he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. What y'all think Bama gonna do? Nobody talk about the
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring up Bama. I was thinking about Bama. He definitely on the hot seat. Oh, his first year, bro, on the hot seat, bro. If he don't, man, Man, Keith, if that boy don't win in Bama, bro, if he has to at least win 10 games.
Yes, I agree.
If he don't win 10 games, he gonna be in the hot seat. He has to prove himself, bro. You can't go to Bama after Saban, after all them championships 3 years ago, just chill. No.
All he gotta do is get to the SEC championship. There's too many ways to get there. That's the problem. There's too many ways to
get him there.
I know, but I there's so many. But he got to go. Like, there's not a gauntlet.
Let me look at their schedule.
I don't know.
Yeah, let me.
His first year, man. I don't know. I don't know if he's on the hot seat.
I'm about to pull it myself.
I don't think he's on the hot seat, man. You got to give that man a chance.
He had a chance. He just went to the national championship.
But
he had a chance. That's his chance.
But how many people tried to jump ship when Saban left?
They kept Milroe.
Oh no!
The other kid transferred to Ohio State. The other quarterback,
the freshman.
Their
schedule tough, man. For a first-year coach in Bama,
Wisconsin,
bro, they schedule weak. Wisconsin ain't nothing. They got Georgia week 4. That's tough. Tennessee ain't as good as they were before. Missouri is okay.
Tennessee and Mizzou. Tennessee and Mizzou gonna be a challenge.
Who got the best? Al, you just look at their schedule. Who got the hardest schedule? Them or LSU?
LSU got the hardest.
Exactly. LSU got a way harder schedule than Alabama.
But it ain't easy though, Kev.
But for a first-year coach though in Bama though in that environment, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be tough for him.
I think South Carolina's gonna be a trap game for him.
I
think Mizzou the trap game.
No, that Georgia game is in Alabama. He better win that. He better win that game.
What about Oklahoma?
Listen.
Raise your hand. Tough for them.
Listen, raise your hand if you think he gonna win that game.
What game?
Georgia.
They not beat.
He not needing no sniff.
So you can say he better win. He ain't gonna win it.
But I'm just buffering my point that this first year is important for him. He is on the hot seat this first year.
He ain't on no hot seat. He ain't on no hot seat. Not year one.
You know what happen if he have a bad year and not a great year? You know what's gonna happen? The recruits gonna start flipping these other SEC teams. And that ain't gonna look good. Cause Bama ain't gonna have that. Bama ain't gonna have. Let's check out this. What if he have a bad season? What if he have a bad season and Ohio State fire Ryan Day? Ryan Day.
Listen, but here's the thing. This is what I'm saying, Kev, is that it's those kids are probably going to flip anyway. Why? Because regardless of what we say about it, Saban built a culture, right? They gonna flip anyway because that's the new path. That's why Saban left, because his culture was diminished. I don't think he's at a threat until year 3. I don't think he's gonna be a threat until year 3. Year 3, then he's gonna be a threat.
But you saying that makes more sense though, right? If you know the threat is kids flipping anyway, and you won't be able to retain kids, why keep that culture if you can't retain kids? Saban could retain kids.
But what I'm saying, year 1, because those kids were recruited by Saban, right? They not going. I think he don't got as much pressure as we think right now, because those are Saban's kids.
Even though I don't like him, man, I listen to Paul Feinbaum. Paul Feinbaum saying that dude need to win.
I think he needs to win, but I don't think he's going to destroy his legacy or the next couple years if he doesn't win 10 games.
Man, Bama spoiled brats, man. They've been winning for forever. They spoiled over there. So if they start losing,
that's all I'm saying.
It's gonna break everything. It's gonna be bad for them. They spoiled.
And I came back and what I said earlier about their fan base, when Saban had snap on their fan base, I'm telling you, when they not doing well, they are not good, bro. And the fan base don't line up with dude, he gonna have a problem, bro. He gonna have a problem.
I will get ready.
No, don't get me wrong. He got a problem if he don't win. I think the pressure comes on him if he doesn't win year 1. Like I think the pressure comes like, how can I turn this into what I need? but I don't think he's on the hot seat. Right? I think year 2 he'd be on the hot seat. Year 3 he'd be in the hot seat. I don't think year 1 he's on the hot seat.
Do we still got the players on the field to win? He still got a winning play. His team, the team he put on the field week 1 is still a winning. They got winning play. They got 5 stars everywhere.
Yep. Recruits.
So he should be winning.
He got a team.
He should be winning, man.
The team he got now way better than what he had at Washington. He went to the Natty.
That's good, but you also he brought how many of his Washington players came with him?
The good ones. Yeah, that's even better.
Point exactly.
What I'm saying, y'all. What I'm saying is like he's going to be under pressure. I just don't think we can say it's the hot seat. He's going to be under pressure because it's Alabama, it's their culture. But if he goes 8-4, do I think they're going to be considering firing him? No, I don't think so.
I don't know. 8-4, Keith. 8-4 at Bama. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they consider firing him, man.
They're gonna be crying like babies.
It also depends on who the losses are to, right? Georgia.
So 8-4, he would have had to lose to Georgia, Tennessee, LSU, and Oklahoma. If he loses to LSU and Georgia, two big rivals, it's a wrap.
You can't lose to both of them.
You can't lose to both of them.
No. Honestly, I think he is going to lose to both. I think, but okay, let's say he loses. Those are his 2 losses. He's 10-2. You think they get rid of him?
I said he has to go at least 10-2. No,
right. But you just said if he loses to both of the rivals, he gone. That's 2 losses right there.
I said no. I was talking about if he went 8-4, they included in that 8-4. You can't go 8-4 with your 2 rivals in there. You can't do that.
I think for his first year, I think it's going to look bad, but I don't think he gets fired for it. I don't think he's fired.
I don't think he's gonna go 8-4. I can't see him go 8-4, but who knows though, man? This is a different atmosphere in college football, bro. It done changed. Who knows?
Yeah. It ain't Washington.
Yes, sir.
Lee, man, we talked about our team, man. Tell us something about your team, man. Before we get off here, man, we need to hear something about Miami.
Man. I say we got a couple additions into ACC as well. You know, with the Pac-10 breaking up, Stanford jumped in. But
hey, let me pause you, Lee. Don't ever talk about your conference and talk about some Cal and Stanford jumped into your conference. You act like it was the Dallas Cowboys or something. Cal and Stanford.
I was shocked. I was shocked when it got announced.
You could have said our linebackers just got out of solitary confinement.
Hey, Cal might step their game up though. Who knows? I just wonder how, man, with these teams, especially with the Big Ten, like that travel gonna be rough. Mm-hmm. Coming from the West Coast to East Coast for games, or West Coast to Midwest, that travel gonna be rough on these teams, man. The SEC ain't got to worry about that. They just got to get on the bus and go from crib to crib, right?
Yeah.
And sleep with their cousins, but
and people talking about like, oh, what happened when you get November? Man, when you get to the beginning of October, you got to go up to Michigan.
Hey, what happened to Key? Bubba.
Fish tank.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're talking about. I'm gonna make a quick little point, man. The NIL versus recruiting, man. I think that eventually, man, that NIL stuff is going. I still think teams got to recruit. Because that money it's gonna window out. I think it's gonna window out soon. You can't just keep creating a college team with players from everywhere every year and think you're gonna win. That is not gonna happen. You gotta develop these guys. You can't just college football is about a lot of got to do with development, and you can't do that if you steady just shoving money out. And you got a freshman come in. We got Bryce Underwood come in. We don't develop him. He come in, get the bag, and then leave. They can do that. Yeah. They have to stay when they get the bag, right?
So they gotta stay?
That they don't. They can get the money and still dip, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
Because this thing is called name, image, and likeness, right? If the people you giving you the money or where you get the money from still want to stay on with you, they can stay on with you. It don't matter about the school. If, if I go to Notre Dame and then somebody gonna give me 100,000 for my name, image, likeness, and I say, no, what, I'm gonna transfer to Michigan, and that company or whoever they give me money want to say we still want to keep you on, use your name, image, and likeness. They can do it.
Right.
No, I think, but it's another thing with what you said though is also you got to establish that foundation because eventually they're gonna regulate this thing, and that money ain't gonna matter at all. Like you said, like it's not gonna matter once they regulate it. And if you don't got the foundation to where it's like our culture is we gonna retain kids. It ain't about the money. If you don't have that once they regulate it, oh, it's a wrap for you. It's a wrap for your school.
Colorado. It's gonna be a wrap for them because Deion mentality is he don't care about high school kids and developing them no more. He said he want players that's already been developed.
Yep, he said that. I think once a good Texas school open up, he gonna bounce anyway.
They say, hey, you heard the rumor about Notre Dame going to a Texas school? I mean, Notre Dame moving to a different They said they want that Texas market, so they might move to the SEC. They might come to the SEC or something like that. You heard about that?
No, I just heard they're gonna start recruiting more in Texas.
Yeah, they're gonna start recruiting more. What was that all about? I read a little bit about it, but I ain't really.
Man, that's where the talent is. Yeah. The talent's in Texas, bro.
Texas, Florida, California, always been.
But you're gonna have to go in a conference to get there. You think to start recruiting
it's gonna be tough to pull away from Texas and Texas A&M and those boys. It's gonna be hard. It's hard for anybody to do that, really. Right, yeah. And now that they're in the SEC, it's even more harder for Notre Dame to be able to get kids out of Texas. It's going to be a fight. I mean, I can't see us getting too many kids out of Texas. I don't see it. It'd be nice to get a couple, but
yeah,
I don't see it.
Cool. What happened, man? You ran out of water in the fish tank?
No, man, my computer died.
Okay. Hey, Bill, you like a human Mr. Potato Head, cuz.
Mr. Potato Head? Spit image.
Keep like a human.
That's the real twin. That's the real twin, Mr. Potato Head.
No, I still recording. Call you Spud.
Spud Webb.
Mama.
What else y'all got? Y'all want to call it one, man?
Man, we went through everything. I had a big notebook over here and stuff. I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? But we got it.
Hey, let's do this, man. Hey, let's do a mid-year comeback.
I'm game.
Mid-year rival one, bro.
I don't think we do mid-year. I think we do. We know when it really start mattering. I say we do after week 3.
Yeah.
That's when it starts mattering. That's when the real season
after week 3, or should we do when they first? When is the first? No, that's not till like November though. The first CFP list. That's not till late November. That's just
that top 25 really gets shook out after week 3.
So okay, let's do because it's bye weeks in there too though.
Right.
We should probably do week 5 then. Because a lot of teams gonna have buys at the beginning.
If we lose week 1, man, I'm gonna be. It's over with, man.
You quit.
It's over with, man.
It ain't over, man. USC, I don't know.
It's over with. We're gonna lose another game.
Let's come back. Let's week 4 or 5, man.
Bet.
We see our teams at week 4 or 5.
Dang, Kev, y'all play next Saturday. Right. That's crazy. Right? Next Saturday, right?
Yeah, we are
week
playing next
0.
Saturday. Week 0 this Saturday, right? 24th?
Yeah.
Next Saturday.
Yeah, next Saturday. We play next Sunday. Let's get it.
Yeah, week 0 this week. Which seemed early, though. It seems so early.
We just late.
You know? Because I thought college football usually start the first week in September. Week 1 was usually.
And you know, Dr. Davis looked like a little kid about to take a doo doo. They quiet and they just.
Oh yeah, Florida State, Ireland. Yeah, that's this week.
Florida State and Ireland against who?
Georgia Tech.
That's a trap game for Florida State. Oh, Georgia.
No, it ain't.
Georgia Tech? You don't think so? And
No.
Ireland, a whole new country, bro.
Man, that is not a trap game.
Okay.
You probably think Navy a trap game for Notre Dame.
Navy always play us tough. They always play us tough every year. Every time we play them. I'll never put none over Navy.
He said Georgia Tech a trap game, man. Yeah, you know we done went too long. He
check. He's tired. He's got to be sleepy.
No, man.
Yeah, we done went too long.
Hey y'all, if LSU lose their first game, man, we gonna do a quick podcast for Al. Just talk to Al. Talk us through it, man.
Yeah, boy. I'm in.
No, I can't say nothing.
That first game, I got class every day.
I can't say nothing. We got A&M, so I for me to say I'm not nervous about A&M, I'll be lying. We'll see though.
Man, I started doing my homework on SEC teams, and I had to do my homework on A&M. They're gonna be tough even for us.
They got a good coach. Be tough for us. They got a good coach, man. I mean, they got a solid coach. Can't be mad at it.
Turn Duke around, yeah.
All right, man. This TuVues, man. Rivals week. We're gonna do Rivals 2. Week 4 or 5, man. We're gonna let y'all 4 or 5. Week 2 of the Rivals. Hey, by that time though, it's gonna be a lot of junk talking at that point. At that point, we're gonna know a lot of stuff. Week 5. And if anybody that watches, man, if you a Big 12, you got a Big 12 side, I really want somebody that like Colorado to come on so we can fire off on y'all. Right? If you got a Big 12 squad you roll with, man, hop on, man. We need all Power 5 on here, man. We got almost everybody except for what? The Big 12 and who else we missing? It ain't really a Power 5 no more, is it though?
Like, no. You gotta remember Pac-12 broke up.
Yeah, so we got almost a Power 4 here. We just need that Big 12 person.
Yeah, he's talking like he's part of the Power 5. Like, you independent, man.
Yeah. We are the power.
Hey, man. All right, this is TuVues podcast, man.
What you mean?
Yeah, he'll be all black when we come back for the Rivals too. He won't hire no Notre Dame. He'll be all black. Know what that means?
Bubba. Hey, Lee talking about how good his team was, man. Miami finna get.
Look at him. They still commuting. Come on, man. You know it's over with.
Hey, Key, don't laugh because y'all ain't got no expectations. All right, man.
It's all right.
All right, man. That's TuVues, man. We up out of here.